Quiet on set. Good evening, everyone. This is another emergency broadcast. I didn't want it to come to this, but I have no other choice. I have more allegations here that I need to address.
Game over.
With the one and only Tim Hiedekker, or Tiamato, or New, whatever he seems to be, whatever his choice of name is today. Mr. Newman, should I say. Now I have brought the allegations to the public to finally have a resolution. So let me address these allegations with you, the fans, the public, the world, and I will let them speak for themselves. I will also be providing photo evidence, proof of these allegations. And I hope, after today, we can move forward into this new season of On Cinema at the Cinema without any more issues. Now, let me read to you my accusations to Tim New Hiedekker. And I will let you be the judges and the jury of the punishment for the crime that he has committed. This is not the first time that Tim has stolen from me. And this is not the first time that I've had to make a video addressing the issues. But this will be the last. If you have seen the summer recap, 2025 summer recap on High Network, it features Tim and Greg speaking about the movies for this summer of 2025 and onward into the future, giving their commentary and reviews as usual. You would, at first glance, you would not see an issue with this video. But with a little further investigation, you will find there's more idea theft, copyright infringement from the Tim Hiedekker, New Hiedekker. Again, copying my videos, shot-for-shot remakes. And even though imitation is the highest form of flattery, I am no longer flattered. This has gone too far. So without further ado, the allegations. Tim Hiedekker has stolen my set design. He shot this summer recap. He chose the location to shoot this summer recap, also conveniently in a very similar location as my On Cinema at the Cinema, on Oscar specials, on Cinema, on Oscar specials, show live with your host, me. The 4th annual episode. And I will provide the proof. But if you've seen it, the real On Cine heads here have seen this. And you will notice a very similar set as my set for my show. It appears Tim and his co-host Greg, who I don't fault at all, has chosen to film his summer recap at a hotel room, which is funny because that's exactly where I filmed my episode of On Cinema, On Oscar Special Show Live with your host, me, 4th annual episode. He also copied props of mine, having Act 2 popcorn in the shot. The very popcorn that Cindy Kirby used to make her very delicious recipe for a popcorn ice cream in that episode. And sure, you could say, oh, but me, I'm sure that's just a coincidence. You know, Greg eats the Act 2 popcorn. I mean, he's the one who recommended it to you. And sure, other people go to hotels sometimes. Fine. If you want to be blind to it, you can. But there's one thing that you can't be blind to. Something so bizarre, so over the top, that he stole from me, that I'm going to be asking for repercussions after this. Reconciliations of sorts. Because it's the very essence of who I am and my brand that he tried to take from me. If you look closely at the images of him in his hotel room, pretending as if this was all his idea and not something he saw on my show, you will also notice a hair color change. Very interesting. With the new name, New, came a new hair color. And what hair color of choice did he choose to put on his head other than black? My very hair color that I was born with and I have had my entire life. Black hair is the very essence of who I am as a person. And he just colors his hair, dyes it that color, because he knows that people come to my show before they come to his. And that my ratings are skyrocketing. So he thinks, what can I do to be more like me? We all started watching On Cinema at the cinema because we love the movies. It's not about your hair, Tim. Try being yourself. No more New. Just try being Tim. And let's get back to the movies. I am going to call on you fans, though, because Tim T. New, he will not listen to me. He ignores all my messages now. Still salty about the charger. So I need you. I'm calling you, the fans, to reach out to Tim in any way possible. Comment on his videos. Email him. Send him DMs. Tag him on X. Whatever you can do to give me credit. If he wants to leave the video up, at least he could do is give me credit for all my hard work. I also have a bone to pick about a certain issue that was brought up in that summer recap. New Tim says he doesn't like ballet and other such arts. And I feel that was a personal slight, an attack against me as a ballerina. It was a low blow and unnecessary. Everyone loves ballet, and T knows this. Also, with the Kirby name, it's just uncalled for. Cindy Kirby she's a friend of the show. She's a wonderful cook. She's a movie buff. And Wendy Kirby is her cousin. And there's no reason for animosity towards the Kirby family. I know they have their history, but let it be done. And let the Kirbys and the Hiedekkers and the Turkingtons and the Estevez and the Newmans and everyone we love to all just come together again and do what we were meant to do. Just talk about movies, cinema, Hollywood, music, fatherhood, health. And our personal lives that we know all the fans are here to hear about. I will end this with a direct message to Tim New Hiedekker. I'm speaking directly to you. If you keep going down this path, Tim, T, if you keep going down this path, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Thank you again for joining me on my emergency broadcast. And I am relying on you, the fans, to help me get this issue resolved so we can get back to the movies and get back to On City and get back to Dakar. Don't forget, tomorrow's episode, October 1st, Season 16, Episode 1 premieres. And if I get even a hint of idea theft when I watch that episode tomorrow, well, let's just say you're not going to like the outcome. See you then, non-city heads.